Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part one of a brand new series of Endless Legend. Don't know why I had to put a space, but anyway, Endless Legend, and we're going to be playing as the Vaulters in a huge map, 8 people with a victory condition. This is the map settings, by the way. The victory condition is expansion. No, it's elimination only, which hopefully means we need to murder everyone. Yeah, we must kill everything. This is the basic settings. I've changed some of them, but for the most part we've kept it. We're going to be playing as the Vaulters. We're going to read everything we can. So let's read this. The true origins of the Vaulters is lost even to themselves. Their history, as they teach it to their children, begins with a great metal habitat lodged beneath the surface of Auriga, whatever. Naturally conservative and wary, the Vaulters have limited reaction with the peoples of Auriga interactions. So, I haven't played this game before, and this is 2 years old, and it's a really old game, but I'm still going to read everything because of the fact that it's so interesting to me, that the fact that it's so story-driven and stuff like that. I'm also using a mod which gives us better colours, so I will link that in the description if you want to use it for yourself. Other than that, I need to change some of these colours because some of these colours are a bit too similar. That's a bit better. Get an orange in there. There we go. Better, similar. Anyway, let's get into the game. And I'm going to be muting my mic until we get into the game because there's going to be a cutscene and I'm going to let you watch that. So I'll see you guys then.
Our legend spoke of a great journey beneath the stars. Safe in our halls and minds, we ignored these old tales. But then the great quake cracked our halls open, revealing ancient secrets and relics. These unknown relics carried our patterns, our images, hints of a hidden past. We took them and fled the destruction, seeking a new life on the surface. Now the legends and relics of our past show the way to our future. The journey will be dangerous, sometimes deadly, but we go forth without fear or ignorance. For courage and knowledge are the bywords of the Vaulters.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we've met one faction already because their trait allows them to meet everyone at the beginning. So these are the Draken, sorry. So we're gonna dismiss that. We don't care. So this is the map. We're on Yuma something. Now I'm gonna turn the sound up a bit because I think, but specifically more the voice. I'm gonna turn the music down to about 80. Because I hope that the voice... I don't know if the voice was a bit too quiet. But we are going to immediately try and settle. Preferably along the river. Now, I do not have too much. I've played this for about 3 hours after my friend lent me it. So, I think here think I'm just going to settle on point and expand it and build it myself. So we are going to immediately build Founders Memorial. 6 turns. Wow. Much better this time. It took me 20 turns the first time I played this. And we've also got our hero, Petrovjut. So she's cool, I guess. I mean, she's not really that cool. But let's do some exploration. Find some more about Umala. So this game, if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, you own regions. So you can colonize 1 city per region, I believe. And it's basically like Endless Space, but with regions and all that. And the reason I'm doing this is because Endless Space 2, a game that I own and I want to let's play the hell out of, takes a lot of get stuff from Endless Legends. So I feel like playing this and sharing my experience and having some fun will be a good prelude to playing the game. So that is why I'm doing as such. Just looking at something. Anyway, let's get some tech going. So I'm going to get tech. I'm going to go for Mill Foundry first because I like to expand upon my cities. I like my cities expanding quickly, so let's do that. Let's do some government. There's not really much to do in the government in this one. Heroes, everything are fine. Diplomacy. We could talk to this dickhead, but there's no real reason to. We haven't uncovered the other 6. So have a look at the scores. Everyone starts on 21. Let's see if we can get to the top quickly. Now the turn will be a bit laggy on the turn exact end, but that's just because endless games are always like that for me. And we got a quest. New quest added. 1. Wild Lands, Wild Eyes. They call themselves Vaulters. They found me scorched and blackened in an ancient cavern, and that their people had long forgotten. How long had I lain in that darkness? Only the stars know, but my limbs, rusted and groaning, tell me ages must have passed. I will never forget the looks on their faces, haunted, awestruck, but above all, fearful. The realm that they called a home, the subterranean paths and chambers that riddled the planet, had come under attack from some cataclysmic force. Yes, and from some cataclysmic force had shaken and split, ruptured, decimating their numbers. Their leader, the first of the bloodline as she is known, recognized in me something valuable, and brought me back to life, in that the dusty crypt. Oh, sorry, that was all one sentence. For this I will be eternally grateful. I vow to her fate to be her faithful servant until the end of days, whenever that may be, or wherever that may lead to her. Now they retreat to the surface, where they believe they will find respite, where they hope they will find answers. First of the bloodline Zolia has made it the first priority assimilation of local tribes. While they strike out to the unknown lands, under the sky's watchful gaze, I will try to remember my past days. So summary, my saviors have retreated from the chaos of the subterranean realm, seeking sanctuary on Auriga's surface. Our first task is to eliminate a minor faction, so basically kill a minor faction, or attack them. So unfortunately, in my first game of this, I actually spawned right next to one, so I was able to just legitimately just bash their fucking doors down. So, made life a little bit simpler. At the moment, I don't seem to be that fucking lucky. So we're going to have to move around a bit. We've got loads and loads of the cool stuff, but yeah, I don't really give a fuck about there is no faction in this game that really represents what I like to do, which is industry and just mass produce and push shit out. So I thought if I go for a scientific focus, at least I will be able to get my tech in order before I kill people. And yes, my population has grown to 2. I'll keep the population train going until about 5, then we'll mass produce 2 new settlers and basically colonize the fuck. And here we go. You have encountered a new minor faction, Hernaz. These are internet tribes that follow herds and crops according to the seasons. Skilled foragers, accustomed to living off the land, they are well known for their belligerence and their skill with the bow. So if you assimilate them, you get this, and the unit model is that. So let's attack them. Let's fucking have these sons of bitches. Now I will not be commanding these men, but we will be watching every fight because I love the way the fights work. So let's see how we do. We are majority crossbows to begin with, though, so Actually, we are all crossbows, so... And so are they, so... Or they could use crossbows. Just like we can use crossbows and bows and stuff. Our attacks don't seem to be doing... Oh, there we go, there we go. See, that's what I was waiting for, a good attack. So basically these are the skills and all that. Pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, we're getting some damage taken, we're doing some damage, as you can expect. I'm not gonna lie, the Marines look so dumb when they shoot, in my opinion. Look like fucking idiots. But, there we go. A nice little victory. We've assimilated them. Well, we've pacified them. We now need to assimilate them. But this region, this is in the, just in the Umalan region. Uamala. This region. So basically, we can rebuild it for them and assimilate them. It's a function that took me a while to know about and to get and understand. But once I'd understand it, it'd proven to be a very, very good mechanic and something I enjoyed a lot of. So we're currently in the leading points. Well, no, we're not. We're in second. So that must mean I'm doing something right. But points are very misleading. If you have you not played an End of Space or Endless game before, points can be extremely misleading. You could have the most points, but you can get fucking wrecked. This game, points are merely a suggestion. Like, they're not really the most amazing thing. Just don't listen to them all the time. But we've encountered a new minor faction, Silicus. They are slow-moving elements, heavily affected by dust, which is gold if you do not know. The Silicus guard the great underground farms where the crystals grow and nurtured. Promising ones are blessed with intelligence and life. Okay, that sounds... Yep. So we're going to get cultivation next, so I can increase my food tech stuff. They are buildings, but I'll build them eventually. I'm actually going to quickly build the Founders Memorial. And then I'm going to get immediately onto the Mill Foundry, as it's a very necessary building. Go to the next turn. I'm going to destroy as many of these guys as I can, as quick as possible. So we're going to grow a bit faster now, which is good. That village is going to do really well. So we're going to go down here. We're going to go... Oh, we've got a new faction. The Suratan. Suratan are best described as arachnid centaurs. They are subterranean people tending to white hair and pale skin. They prefer to feed on warm-blooded prey, but can survive on cold-blooded beasts or insects. So they live over here. We need to go destroy them as well. But first things first, we're going to search here. Your search of the... We got 30 dust. That's nice. That's pretty useful. None of these guys are in our region, so I don't really feel like destroying them. I think we should explore our region more. Now, we are a nice, pale, platinum-y type color, because I just wanted a nice... Like, I didn't want red, I just wanted a nice little color that's only slightly different, and it just... Yeah, I like subtlety. But that's all we can do this turn. There's not really much else I want to do. There's no spies I want to do. We don't really have any factions to mess with. No reason to upgrade these guys yet. So, yeah, just an end of turn is going to be good. Every so often we will check the score. Let's check the score now. Yeah, we're in... A couple of people have marched ahead, but that's fine. They will do. We're at full health. Fuck it, let's go for it. Yeah, again, we're probably going to win, so we're going to go... We'll be offensive, so let's do it. Now, I must admit, like I said, this is one of my favourite parts of this specific game in general. Just the combat, the way it's beautiful. It's well done. Now, if I remember, these guys shoot. Yeah, they have a range of 3, as you can tell by here. It also tells you their abilities. They did a shit job there. That was a much better hit. But we've got some good characters in our team, so it's fine. These guys could have gone to there, but I don't know if they could have moved there. Maybe they couldn't have moved there, because they should have. another bit of damage, and this bitch is going to return, our leader, Petrov Judit. And you are free away, so you can hit them now. Good. Good. Eventually we will get some infantry, but for now we don't have any. There is no way to speed this up, unfortunately, because some battles are pointless, but I like to watch them just because I really like just the aesthetic of it. It's just nice to watch. But there we go, they're destroyed. That's some more experience for our guys. Let's continue on. Okay, so we have to end the turn here because there's nothing else there. Oh no, she's leveled up. Now we're going to upgrade our movement skill. No. There we go, we've applied that, which means we should be able to... Nope, we can move again next turn. One more turn, we'll get a new citizen, so let's get that. An extra citizen's always useful. We've got 2 docks as well, using those tiles. Cultivation is done. Alchemist furnace. It's useful, but I think I'm gonna get mercenary market because I got it late last time, and it seems to be very useful. You get it in 2 turns or 3. Yeah, so we'll just give one person. Actually, yeah, no, we'll continue building our population for now. Oh fuck! I forgot to move her. Okay, so that was my fault. Can we move her? No, we can't. So we'll have to move her this turn. We'll just have to accept that I missed a turn. We're going to go search these ruins instead. And we've got 5 glass steel, which is a resource. It's a strategic resource, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. It's a very useful strategic resource, as you will see in the coming future. And we've got some more water. So we are most definitely at the bottom of the map. Interesting. Very interesting. Or we're at the top, but I can't really... It's not really as simple as that. What can we do now? Well, there's not really much for us to do apart from the quest, which is... we need to assimilate a faction, which means we need 30... whatever this star resource influence points. So until we get that, we can just plow on and get some more quests, hopefully. Continue growing. But until then, that's all we can do. Ooh. I've met a new minor faction, the eyeless ones. Blind and focused more on what they cannot be seen than what can be easily seen. The eyeless ones care little for appearances. The village reflects this fact, being simple mud huts with minimal decoration. They are over there. We cannot get there at this point in time. But there's another empire there. Oh shit, we're very close to another empire. There is the Red Empire. I don't know how... I do not know who they are, but if we go around there, we might get to them. Interesting. There is multiple continents. 5, in fact, I believe. So I think we're going to play one more turn, and then we're going to end the part and leave this for the next part. Red is not as powerful as it is by score, but like I said, score can be very deceiving. Do not believe it. There we go. We got our production up. We're currently losing 11 gold here. We could get the husbandry center, but we lose. Yeah, we lose a lot of money we lose a lot of money for it. You know what? Let's get this done. We're gonna get this built because we get an extra population for free. So it's like we have a working population basically. And we've encountered a new minor faction, the Ursas. These are giant and powerful ogres, simple-minded but humble and withdrawn. Their size and shape shows that they are well suited to heavy labor and digging pits. If you can beat them. And there we go. So we've done a bit of exploring in the first part, and we've just generally had a good time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys will continue to watch the series, and I will see you guys in the next part. I'll see you guys then.